first opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Seattle, center fielder, D. Gordon.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And a rather easy first out. And here's Jose Peraza. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. He's set, and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1, and there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Cron. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time. And stepping into the box, Ronald Ackerman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
And that's in there for strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Kepler, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In there, and it's even at 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Alex Bregman becomes out number 2 this inning. Nick Castellanos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Joey Gallo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Into the box, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
Stepping in, Brad Miller. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count 2-0.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Hey now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. 1-1, here it is. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Omar Narvaez would be next. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ackerman is after it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Muncy.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Here's George Springer. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Lays off 1-0. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So striding in, Carlos Correa. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Outside 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it. As now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Omar Narvaez.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's down for extra bases, and the Mariners had their first hit of the game. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Backhanded. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. 1 there, relay to first in time, and just like that. So stepping in. Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler is there to put it away for out number 1. Now batting, Kike Hernandez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Ronald Ackerman. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuck.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Digging in, Trey Mancini. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Trey Mancini.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Garcia coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Brad Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa ranges to his right. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Schoop.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Ackerman has to retreat to the track, but he has it to. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Omar Narvaez.
Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ackerman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Center fielder.
Here's D. Gordon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And the pitch. Soft liner towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And here's Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so the double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Gordon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's C.J. Cron now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Scope has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit to short. Peraza is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Trey Mancini is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
The batter, number 13.
Ready once again, Brad Miller. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ryan Presley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch.
But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. first pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Garcia on the run. And that retires the side. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gordon going back to the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready for another chance?
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. And he's safe. Now in the box, Ronald Ackerman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Look out, 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there, 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ronald Ackerman is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is right there as he takes it for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Castellanos.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Peraza scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Astros.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
C.J. Cron.
Lifted in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. So striding in, Joey Gallo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
Into the windup and the pitch. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Takes this the other way to right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in and looking for more, Brad Miller. Singled homer run in his last time up. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. 2-0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Correa is there to make the... Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sam Tuivailala. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw from the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Correa.
To short, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Santana.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Santana becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Will Myers will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as Pedro Baez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kike Hernandez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the... Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Third baseman, number 6.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. And here's Jose Peraza. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
On to second for the force out. And now to the plate, Ronald Ackerman 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Third baseman, number 2.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. And he'll reach second now with one away. Into the box, Nick Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Miguel Cabrera will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch it. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's looking for hit number. So with a left-handed hitter wait. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough or he can square it and keep it fair. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still.
And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Standing in, George Springer. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit hard to short, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. At the plate, C.J. Cron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, Trey Mancini. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here as we play Corey Garrett. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground to second. Miller with a great stop. He goes to first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. In now, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Right fielder.
Here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. So striding forward now, Ronald Hunter Strickland comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 60.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score tonight.